Tech and clips.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So the big push dropped this one an hour ago. Heroes, live at the Brighton Dome. Yeah, super excited. This song, spans a little over 6 minutes, so we better not wait any more time. The big push, Heroes, live at Brighton Dome. Let's take a listen, guys.
When I was very young and little, one of the first albums I was ever bought was by my mother, who is here tonight. Hello, Mum. Cheers for me, Mum. The first album she ever bought me was Nevermind the Bollocks by the Sex Pistols. How fucking great is that? What a mum. On a complete digression, shortly after that, I was massively into punk for a long time, but then I became obsessed with David Bowie, who played here in 1972 with Ziggy Stardust. My heart broke when he died. And so to honour Mr. David Bowie, everybody,
Yeah.
we're going to do a cover called Heroes. Thank you so much. Well, you can be me. And I drink all the time. 'Cause we're lovers, yeah, that is a fact. Oh yes, we're lovers, that is that. Well, I will be king. And you can be my queen. Oh, nothing will drive them away. We can beat them just for one day. What do you say? I said. Wish you could swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the dolphins. And the dolphins can swim.
right, guys. So that was the big push with Hero. This song, I think, originally was performed by David Bowie. Yeah. And I mean, you guys already noticed this is my first time ever, hearing Heroes, and I mean, from the lens of the big push, listening to this song live, at the Brighton Dome. Yeah, right away, I've got to say, I mean, the atmosphere, they created was absolutely magic. You can feel the energy, of the crowd, and I mean, I love how the band leans into that with such confidence. The song itself, has this hypnotic, groove, steady, but build it, and the way the big push, deliver it, really, really push you into the emotion. The vocals, are raw yet controlled. Almost like they are telling your story, whilst simultaneously trying to, lift you up. The layering of voices, to me added a really, really powerful texture, especially as the song rises. Musically, I love the balance, they struck between subtle and explosive. The guitar tones, are definitely warm, slightly gritty, giving it that old school type of rock vibe. Whilst the rhythm section, kept it, grounded and driving. By the time the chorus hits, I felt like I was being carried along, with, I mean, with the crowd, and you can tell the audience, they were right there, with them, singing, swaying, living inside the music. I mean, this song's definitely iconic, just from how it was written. If I mean, definitely felt timeless. The big push. I love how they managed to honor the timelessness, whilst making it feel current and alive. If I had to critique anything, I'd say the mix of the live recording sometimes makes it hard to hear the final details. Certain instrumental layers felt a little buried under the crowd noise. But honestly, that might also be part of the charm of a live performance like this. It's raw, polished and real, and I loved it. I give this like a hard 9 out of 10 overall. As a first time listener to this song by the big push, I was blown away. Heroes feels like a song that transcends generations, and the big push definitely captured that spirit beautifully. This performance makes me want to go back, listen to the original, even though I have already done a reaction to it on the channel. But yeah, that's just me. Let me know what you think about this performance and by the big push. Let me know if you want me to do more reactions from them. I'll be so glad to do just that. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. My name is Philip, and also the next video. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out.